Okay, hi, good day everyone. Today we'll be doing January 2018 paper 1, number 23 to 45. I started at 23 because that's where the algebra question started. All right. And 45 is, I think, a deal with different parts. That's where the statistic questions ended. All right, but let's look at it. Number 23, we have 15p plus 55q minus, right? 2 by 3 is 6p, and then we have minus 2, this is minus 6p, and minus 2 by 4q is minus 8q. So we have 15p minus, let's put it to 15p minus 6p plus 55q minus 4q is equal to, so 55 minus 6 is equals to 9, right? So we're looking for the ones that have 9p, so it will not be C and it will not be D, right? And then we have 55 minus 4, right? It would not be 63q, so this is erased, so the answer is A. Right, we didn't even need to solve it, just need to look at what they're asking, right? Then they want to know what is this, a minus and a minus is a plus, so you're going to get plus 2q minus 3q, right? 2 minus 3 is minus q, minus 1, so this is C. This here is your laws of indices, guys. If my bases are the same and I am dividing, I have to subtract. So this is 2 to the power of 6 minus 2, which is 2 to the power of 4, which is B. Right? 5p divided by 5 is 20. What is p? If we want to just basically made p the subject, we carry across, divide by 5, and it's going to turn to multiply. So this would be 20 multiplied by 5, which is D. All right, let's look at this. When 7 is added to added to 3 times a certain number, n, the result is 22. So this is 7 is added to 3 times n, which is 3n. This is equals to 22. The statement above may be represented. I just now wrote it. We're looking for 7n plus 3n. It does not matter which one it is first. We see C. So your answer is C. All right. Number 28. 36 men can paint a shopping mall in 25 days. Let's write that down. 36 is equals to 25 days. How many days will it take 15 men to paint the mall if they work at the same rate? So let's find out. If 36 men is equals to 25 days, then one man would be 25 divided by 36, and they ask for 15 men. So 15 men would be 25 divided by 36 multiplied by 15 over 1. First off, let us use our All right. I was wrong. One man would not take 25 divided by 36. That's less time. Okay, it would be more time. So this one is not your if then therefore method. You need to think about it. 36 men is 25 days. So one man, would he take less time or more time? He would obviously take more time. So this is 25 multiplied by 36, right? This is 36. You add 2 zeros and then you divide by 4. This is just an easy way to multiply by 25, right? This is 900. One man would take 900 days, but they want 15 men. So 15 men would be 900 days for one man divided by 15, right? 15 into 90, I believe is 8. Right, so 15 could go into 96 times, right? 0. So it will take 60 days for 15 men to paint, right? So this one is not our ordinary if then therefore. You need to think about what we're writing, okay? One man would not take less time, so we would not have how to divide the left-hand side divided by the right-hand side. We have to think. One man would obviously take more time, right? Which is 900 days. So 15 men would die. If one man is 900 days, and 15 men would be 60 days. Right, number 25. This question was given a few times. The answer is D. Right, but let's do it. x squared is 4, so this is 4 by 4 is 16, plus 3 by y is 2, 3 twos are 6, all divided by xy is 4 twos are 8, right? So we're going to get 22 over 8, which is equals to 8 going to 22, 2 times remainder, 6 over 8. 2 could go into 6 3 times, 2 could go into 8 4 times. So your answer is 2 and 3 over 4. So that's your answer for this question. Then this question says, item 30 refers to the following diagram of trapezium, right? The trapezium with height h has an area of x centimeters squared. The equation that may be used to find the value of x is, first off, guys, let us look at this. We are talking about area of a trapezium. We know that area of a trapezium is a half base times height. No, sorry, my bad. It's a plus b. Is a plus b times your height. We know that would be a half by 2 plus x minus 4 by a height, which is h. They're telling you all of this, so that is a half, right? Well, we have x minus 2 times your height is equals to x squared, right? How did I get this? If you're looking at this, I just grouped the numbers. I had minus 4 plus 2, which is minus 2, right? So first off, let's multiply. So we have h over 2 by x minus 2 is equals to x squared, right? So if we look at this, your answer is actually E. Right, let's look at 31. Given that this is equals 3 by x minus 1 minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 7. Let's multiply. 3 by x is 3x. 3 by minus 1 is minus 3 minus 2 by x is minus 2x. Minus 2 by minus 1 is plus 1 is equals to 7. What is x? That is 3x minus 2x is x. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 is equals to 7. If we want x, x would be equals to 7 plus 2, which is x, is equals to 9. So your answer is D, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Let's look at this. This question is repeated as well. I believe area. Anyway, let's look at this. Item 32 refers to the following diagram. In the circle above the center O, the area is 20 centimeters. The area of a minor sector A or B in centimeters squared is, first off, we know that area of a sector, if you don't know the formula, it is given in the formula sheet. Area of sector is theta over 360 multiplied by, right? So first off, pi r squared is also known as the formula for area of a circle. Sorry, the area, yeah. In a circle, the center or the area is 20. So this here, pi r squared, is, if we look at our formula, area of a circle is pi r squared. Right now, pi r squared, according to area of a circle, is 20 centimeters. So we are going to replace that with 20. Theta is 60, so the answer is going to be 60 over 360 multiplied by not pi r squared, but multiplied by 20. Right, so this would be your answer, which is E. Right, then if we look at this question, the answer is 2.5, but let's go. 1 meter is equals to 1 over 1,000. Sorry. 1 millimeter is equals to 1 over 1,000 meters, right? So 2,500 millimeters would be 1 over 1,000 multiplied by 2,500 over 1. Cross all the zeros, you're going to get 2.5, right? So the answer is B. Item 34. the volume in centimeters of the cylinder. Now we know volume. If you don't know, again, this is given in your formula sheet. Volume of the cylinder is equal to, let's look at the formula. Volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. Pi r squared h, right? We know that your diameter is equal to 6, but your radius would be 6 divided by 2, which is equals to 3. So my volume would be pi multiplied by 3 squared multiplied by 20, right? This is pi multiplied by 3 3s and 9 multiplied by 20. This is pi by 9 2s are 18. So this is multiplied by 180. So the answer is A, 180 pi. Right, now let's look at this. The distance around the edge of a circular pond is 88 meters. The radius in meters is, we did this already. I believe that the answer is, hold on. Let's do it first. First off, we know the formula for circumference of a circle is 2 pi, 2r pi squared, sorry, 2 by radius, 2 radius by pi. Then they want, this is equals to 88. We want what is radius. So radius is equals to 88 divided by 2 pi, right? If we were to, so the answer is D, right? Or you could have done it like this. Let's do it step by step. We carry across the 2. We carry across multiply by 2. It's going to be 88 divided by 2 is equals to 44. So radius by pi is equals to 44. Full radius would be 44 divided by pi. So if you carry across multiply by pi, it'll turn to divide by pi. So it is 44 over pi. That is the answer. Number 36, an aircraft leaves A at 1600 hours. 1600 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., right? And arrives at 1930 hours. That is, let's first find out how many does, right? So this is 7:30 p.m. Traveling at an average speed of 550 kilometers per hour, and A and B are in the same time zone. The distance from A to B is, first off, guys, they give you the average speed. We know average is distance over time. In this case, this is in hours, right? So we know your average is equal to a distance, we don't know what's the distance, divided by a time taken. If you look at this, the time taken for this for the journey would be from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. So it would be 3.5 hours, or 3.5. Right? So and our average is, so it is 550 is equals to distance over 3.5. If we want to make distance the subject, we're going to carry across, divide by. So it would be 550 multiplied by 3.5 is equals to your distance. All right? This is going to be plenty. All right. So it is 550 multiplied by 35. Right? When you're multiplying decimals, guys, remember, always remove a decimal point, multiply like normal. This would be 0, 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15, 16, right? And this is 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25, 26, 27, 27, 0, 5, 7, and 5 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12. Right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. All right, so first off, as soon as we see that, the answer would be D, because we have to carry back the decimal point 1 place. Right, so it is 1. The distance would be 1,925 kilometers. Right? Number 37. Let's zoom this up. I don't know what about there. We did this question already as well. This answer, I believe, is 8. But let's just prove the answer is 8, right? They said that the volume of a cuboid 320 and the height is 5. The cuboid has a square base, so this here is squared. So we know it is 5 multiplied by length times width is equal. So 320. Well, length and width is equal, right? So we have length times width is equal to 320 divided by 5, which is equals to 64. Length times width, what multiplied by what would give you 64? We know that 8 times 8 is 64. So your answer is 8. A square has the same area as a rectangle whose sides is 8, 9, and 16. What is the length of the side of a square? First off, let's find out the area of the rectangle. The area of your rectangle would be 16 times 9. 9 sixes are 54. 1 9 is 9. Hold on. 1 9 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 144 is your area of your rectangle. So the area of the square is 144. We know side squared is 144. If we want to find side, it would be the square root of 144, right? Which is 12. So B is your answer. This one we just now did. The answer is this, D. Well, let's do it, right? So 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. So we know that 8 kilometers would be 800,000 centimeters. We want the scale of the map to the lake. So this would be 2 centimeters to 800,000 centimeters. If we look at the answers, we see that your first value is 1. So we have to turn 2 into 1, you divide by 2. So if you divide by 2 in the first time, you have to divide by 2 in the second ratio. So this is how we get a 1 to 400,000 answer. And that is how you would get your answer. They ask you for the median number of numbers. Now to do this, this is just the prime away. They want the middle answer. What median is middle. So you cross out the first, you cross out the last, you cross out the second, you cross out the second to last, you cross out the third to last, the fourth to last. If you have two values, you're gonna add 6 plus 7 and divide it by 2. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 divided by 2 is equals to 6.5. So your answer is B. Right, item 41 refers to the following table, which shows the frequency of scores obtained by the test. What is the modal score? We're looking at the number of students. We have 12 students make score 8. So your modal score will be 8. Right, number 23, the height in centimeters of 10 students are 150. What the range is? All right, so for your range, you take your highest values among the 10. So you have 150. If you look at this, the highest is 170, and your lowest is 150. So 170 to 150 is 20. So your range is 20. And that would be how you find out your range, right? Number 43. Item 43 refers to the bar chart which shows the children who took part in the survey. We did this already. How many children took part in the survey? We add this all already. The answer is 15. Well, let's just prove it, right? This is 3 students, 3 children. This is 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1. When you add this all up, you're going to get 15, right? Then they said, number 44, 600 students write the examination. The probability of randomly selected students failing the exam is 1/5. How many students are expected to pass. They told you 1/5 fail. So 1/5 of their total, 1/5 of 600, this is 120. Alright, so 120, yeah, 120 is expected to fail. So the number that is expected to pass would be C, which is 600, that's the total, minus 120, which is 480. And that would be your answer for this question. This question here says, item 45 refers to the following pie chart, which shows the drinks preferred by students. AOC is the diameter of a circle. AOC. All right, so that means it's a split in half. If 12 students prefer lemonade, then the total number of students is, first off, if you know anything, they're telling you that AOC is your diameter, meaning that this is split into half. And if we look at a straight line, this is 180 degrees. So lemonade, the number of degrees would be 180 minus 120, which is equals to 40. No, 60. So we know lemonade by itself is 60 degrees. They said 12 students prefer lemonade. So 60 degrees is 12. And they asked for the total number of students. So that means we're trying to find for 360. So if 60 degrees is equals to 12, then 1 would be 12 divided by 60. And therefore, 360, which is your total, is 12 over 60 multiplied by 360 over 1. So this could go into this 6 times, and 6 by 12 is 72. So your answer here is B, 72. And that is the end of January 2018, number 21 to 45, paper 1.